Shalom, beautiful. Welcome to my channel. My name is JoJo, and on this channel, we discuss gardening, minimalist living, and of course, natural hair and lifestyle. Today, I wanted to go ahead and do a quick little video in regards to my hair. I received several comments and questions in regards to my hair, so I wanted to go ahead and address it and hopefully answer some of the questions that I've received. So I do have my little notepad, so if you do guys see me looking down, I'm just making sure that I'm staying on task so the video is not too long and I answer all of the questions that I've received. So to begin with, the first question that I've gotten so many times is, how long have I been locked? I've been officially locked for 2 years. I started my Sisterlock journey on March 18th of 2020, and this was of course during the pandemic, and we officially finished my installation March 20th of 2020. So officially 2 years locked. Another question that I received is, how long did it take? Okay. It took 3 days for my installation, 10 hours each day. So it took a total of 30 hours to get my hair installed. We started, I want to say about 6 o'clock in the morning, I believe, or 7 o'clock in the morning. And we did have a break in between, and we did not finish until about 8, 9 o'clock. Now, keep in mind, we did have a few breaks in between, but the overall process of how long they were in my hair was 10 hours each day for 3 days. The other question that I've often received is, how many people installed my locks? I did have 2 Sisterlock locticians working on my hair. They call it a tag team. So basically I had one person doing the back of my hair, and then I had another person doing the front. This was a way to kind of get the process a little bit quicker and done faster. It still was a long and grueling process, but we got it done. The other question that I received was, what method did I use? Now, I know there's a lot of different ways that you can get the look of Sisterlocks. I've seen YouTube videos where people have done 2-strand twists. I've seen videos where people have done braids, tiny micro braids to get the Sisterlock look. I did the official trademark Sisterlock routine. Now, is there a difference? Honestly, I feel like at the end, they all look the same. Now, with Sisterlock, what makes it Sisterlock, there is a trademark grid pattern that they use with Sisterlock, and they use certain mathematical and partings to kind of get the perfect grid. So I would say that's like the biggest difference that I've seen with Sisterlocks. Now, I truly believe it doesn't matter what method you use. I do encourage you to seek a professionalist and, professionalist, you hear me? Seek a professional that is certified to do Sisterlocks when you first start your journey, just to kind of be educated and learn about Sisterlock. Now, it's not the end-all be-all. You don't have to get your hair installed by a Sisterlock loctician. I've seen, like I mentioned, several other ways you can get it locked. But I did do the official Sisterlock method, where they interlock starting from the ends all the way up. And I chose this method only because I wanted to have a nice parting and even parting. Does it matter to me now? No, but we'll discuss that in another video. The other question that I received is, how long was my hair when I got it installed? Now, official length, I was told the back was 16 inches long and the front was 14 inches long. So that was my official length at installation date. So about 16 inches of hair that was locked. Now, another question that I've often gotten with my Sisterlock is, how much? Now, I don't want to say a price because Sisterlock prices will vary. And the way Sisterlocks work is based on the length of your hair, and from my understanding, I believe the density. I was quoted for the length of my hair. So the prices will always be different. It's not a set price. Now, from my understanding, as far as reties, I do believe there's a standard price of 120, but that can also vary. So again, I'll discuss that further in another video. So as far as the cost for my hair, it wouldn't make sense to give you guys a price because it wouldn't be the same for every person. It's based on the length of your hair and of course how long it's going to take to install your hair. Another question that I receive is, do I self retie or do I go into the salon to get my hair retied? Now, when I first got my hair installed, I was going to my loctician. I went to her for about a year before we had to switch over to someone else, and I'll go in depth in another video. But I did go to my loctician for about a year. I want to say about a year and a half, and had her retie my hair. Now things have since changed. I now do retie my own hair. I've retied my hair since, I want to say since January I've been retying my hair, and it's for personal reasons, and again I'll discuss further in another video. So I do self retie my own hair. Another question that I've received is, how long does it take for me to retie my hair? When I was going to my loctician, and I was going about, and this will answer another question, I was going to my loctician about every 4 to 5 weeks to get my hair retied. And it would normally take about 5 hours each section, like to complete everything. Each session, it was about 5 hours. And yeah, is very time consuming. So when you are thinking about Lord, I can't even talk. When you are thinking about getting Sisterlock, you want to factor in the time because it is time consuming. Another question that I receive is it convenient to have Sisterlocks? And I'm going to answer this in two parts. Yes and no. Yes, it's convenient because I don't have to worry about my hair for a long period of time versus where before, when I was a loose natural, I had to do my hair every week. Every week I had to either wash, two-strand twist, or whatever it was. I had to do something with my hair. So it is convenient as far as my routine. I don't have to do my hair. I can literally just wake up like I did this morning. Just wake up, fluff out my hair, put a little spritz of rose water, and I'm good to go. Versus before, it was a whole process for me to get my hair done. So it's convenient in that aspect because I don't have to worry about my hair for at least 4 to 5 weeks before I need to go ahead and retie it again. Now, here's where the inconvenience come into play. If you are going to a loctician to maintain and manage your lock, that can be an inconvenience because you are at the mercy of this loctician. So you have to always have a loctician available if you are not able to self-retie. Now for me, I do have some type of skill. I've always done my hair since I was a little girl. I've always done my hair. My mom was a beautician. So I kind of have a little bit of understanding of how to retie my hair. But if you're someone that don't know how to retie your hair, or you don't have that knowledge on taking care and maintaining locks, it's recommended to go to a loctician. And that's where the inconvenience can be for some, because they have to factor in the time of finding a loctician, factor in the time of getting the appointment in, and of course the time that it takes for you to retie, which can be anywhere. I've heard some people say 2.5 hours, and I've heard people say 5 hours. So it can be anywhere between that time based on the length, the amount of locks you have, and of course how fast your loctician works. So that's another factor. Another question that I received was, is my hair fully locked? Now, I do have a lot of sections of my hair that are completely locked from root to end, meaning the ends, like for example, I'll show you this one. I don't know if you guys can see it, where I have the little bulb at the end. This one is officially locked, but then I do have some hair, especially in the front part of my hair, because I do have several textures. The front of my hair is more of a softer, loose texture versus the back. So of course the back for me locked a lot faster than the front of my hair. So I still have, if you can see here, I still have some curly ends. So these are not locked completely at the end, but they are locked and I don't know if you guys can see that, they are locked at the base. So I want to say I'm almost about, I want to say 90% fully locked, where the majority of the hair in the back, they're fully locked. Yeah. Another question that I received in regards to my hair is basically what is like my everyday routine. What do I do to my hair? Do I moisturize it? I know some people have asked, do I braid and band? Now, as far as my wash routine, in the very beginning, I was braiding and banding my hair because I was, recommended to braid and band. And you want to do that when you first get your locks, because if you don't braid and band, you can cause your locks to either have slippage, to unravel. There's a lot of things that can come into play if you're not braiding and banding. So for the first year and a half, I was braiding and banding my hair. Since I've been maintaining my hair, and because I have noticed that my ends are locking, I have not braid and band my hair all the time. I kind of rotate it. Days where I really need a good wash, I don't braid and band, because I find for my hair, when I braid and band and wash, the dirt or oil will kind of get trapped into the braids, and it makes it look like it's lint in my hair, and I did not like that. So what I've done is every other wash, I will wash my hair loose, just so I can get a really good cleanse within my hair. So I don't braid and band often. Now, as far as moisturizing, my holy grail for my hair is rose water. My hair love rose water. So I usually spritz my hair when it feels like a little crunchy. I will spritz it with rose water, and I do go in, and I know some people may agree and some people may disagree, but I do go in with my hair love black castor oil. I have a scalp condition where my scalp is if I don't moisturize it, it's very dry and flaky, so I have to keep it moisturized. So I do use a very light amount of black castor oil, and I usually dilute it with water, and then I massage that into my scalp. As far as the shaft of my hair, I don't put much on it besides rose water, and for me that helps. So just spritzing it every now and then when it feels dry. I am in a state where it's really, really hot. We crack over 100. Like this summer, we've been cracking over 100 degrees every single day. So when you're out there in the sun, your hair can really feel dry. And I've been out in the sun lately, working on the garden, being out there with the boys, being out there with my husband. So my hair is constantly getting exposed to the elements, so it can be really dry. So I feel that rose water works for me, and that's what I do. I spritz my hair with the rose water, just squeeze it in there, and usually it gets my hair feeling the way I want it to look. I believe that's all the questions. I hope I didn't miss anything. Let me just make sure. I think I got all of the questions. If you do have any other questions about my hair, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. If you are Sisterlock, what's your journey been like? Share the information. I love watching Sisterlock videos. There's so much videos on YouTube with women that are Sisterlock. So I definitely recommend to tap into YouTube and look up these sisters and learn from them, as well as my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my video on my channel. I do share videos about minimalist lifestyle. We do live a minimalist lifestyle. We're into gardening. I'm into natural hair, and just overall sharing with you our lifestyle. So I believe that's all I have for today. I hope this answered all of the questions that I've received personally, and hopefully to see you soon next time. Shalom.